Hola, I'm back. Happy Halloween! Hi, Lynx. Happy Halloween! Today, I kinda got a little special treat for you guys. And depending on how long the stream goes, we may end up actually blind reacting to the second episode of this. I thought about it. And I know I've already watched it, so it wouldn't be very much for a reaction, but I wanted to kind of add my own little 2 cents into this. For those who don't know, I've actually experienced something paranormal before, and I've talked about it on stream multiple times. I don't know if I should tell the story again. I'll just tell it anyways for those who don't know. Basically, I used to live in a mobile home, or trailer, some people would call it, and it was owned by somebody else before my dad took possession of it. And I think he said the guy he bought it from bought it off of an auction from like the bank or something like that. And well, we moved into it and several weird things started happening there. So one part of it is me and my dad were in the soon-to-be my bedroom at the time. I was still like a teenager, like still in high school. Probably about 17 years old. And I still remember this vividly. But me and my dad were in my soon-to-be bedroom painting the walls and getting things together for us to move in. And my dad's fiance, or she was just his girlfriend at the time, was in the master bathroom doing some work in there. And we hear this loud groan like somebody's hurt. And it's just like a sound. Like somebody was like fell over or got hurt or something like that. So we thought it was my dad's fiance. So we ran into the master bathroom because that's where she was. We were like, "Are you okay?" Just like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Me and my dad turned and looked at each other and said, "We heard somebody groan in here." And to this day, we still cannot explain what happened in that moment. Because she was fine. She didn't groan or anything. Like, she wasn't hurt or anything. So we went back to our merry way. Probably almost a year after living in the house, I was at home by myself. And my dad and his fiance were out. I think they were doing some shopping somewhere. They went out for the day. I was at home by myself. I was in the living room watching. Funnily enough, I was watching Ghost Adventures and another show called Dead Files. And I was sitting there watching that, and all of a sudden, I'm laid back in the recliner. All of a sudden, I hear in my right ear, I think it was my right ear if I remember correctly, it was, "Get out!" in my ear. I was like, "Oh! Oh no!" I jumped up, ran out the door, called my dad. I said, "Dad, you would not believe this." He was like, "What?" I said, "I just heard somebody whisper 'get out' straight into my ear. Like, I'm not even making this up." I was so scared. I was shaking. He was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Ain't nobody in there. You know, it's just you. You know, nobody's gonna hurt you." I was like, "Okay." But it still scared the crap out of me. Just wanted to let you know. So I go back in and resume back to watching the shows and everything. Nothing else happened. But throughout the whole time of me living there, even when I actually owned the place after my dad, I still felt like somebody was there watching me the whole time. Like, it's the strangest feeling ever. It's like if you're taking a shower, you feel like there's somebody just standing there on the other side of the freaking curtain, just like staring in at you. And I'm like picturing like, oh God, I'm going to open this curtain. There's going to be somebody just standing there. I don't want to see that. I'm scared. So anytime I would take a shower, I would have to like have the curtains half open So if I started feeling that, I'd just peek around the corner just to make sure there's nobody there and continue my shower. And I would try to be like super quick. I'm like, hurry up. Let me get out of here. But so that's my paranormal story. Stuff that I can't exactly explain away. And feelings and stuff that I've had in the past. I don't have those feelings anymore, thankfully. Thank the Lord. It is the weirdest feeling you'll ever have if you've ever been inside of a haunted place. And we didn't even know who the previous owners were. And I've even tried to do research on that place. And there's still, like, no real, like, history or anything behind the lot or the area that's in. So, I don't know what it could have been. Could have been a demon trying to get a hold of me at some point or some way or some other. I don't know. It was weird. But today I am actually going to be looking at the Possession at the Whaley House, Trip of Terror Episode 1 from The Boys. I like watching The Boys. I've already watched this video. I know. I've already seen it, so a lot of the stuff in it is not going to get me like it would like on a first time watch. But there's a thing that they do at the very end of it. If you have not seen it, I highly suggest go watching it. It is some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. And I can't even explain away what it was or what they were doing. Like, if they are to be believed, I kind of believe them. It is pretty spoopy. So if you don't care for spoopy stuff or hearing about serious topics, it's fine. I'm not going to hold it against you if you don't want to watch it. But I actually do encourage y'all, especially for the skeptics out there, I highly suggest watching this because it is, without a doubt, some of the craziest paranormal stuff I've ever seen. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody like Ghost Adventures or anybody on TV actually doing the experiment that they do in this video. I am going to switch over to the investigation scene because I feel like this would probably be the best screen for this. Yeah, we have The Boys, Possession at the Whaley House. Also, they do have new merch for this Trip of Terror that they're going through. So if you're interested and watch their video and is like interested in maybe buying some of their stuff, I'm not sponsored by them. Would be pretty funny if I was, but I highly suggest going and buying some of their stuff because I love their merch. It is so cool. I have like 3 bandanas from The Boys and 2 shirts and the hoodie from The Boys. So you can tell I'm a big fan. Anyways, Whaley House time.
Welcome to the Trip of Terror. Everything you see will be 100% real, per usual. We have a bunch of locations here.
Let me know if the volume is like too high or too low.
In a 6-episode series. And today we're starting.
Oh yeah, and by the way, their newest episode's supposed to come out today or tomorrow. I can't remember what day it's supposed to come out on. So if it comes out today, I will be reacting to it today. But if it comes out tomorrow, I may end up having a separate stream, or I might just record me reacting to it.
The Whaley House.
A place with one of the
Whaley
darkest
House
histories we've ever come across. It's said to be haunted by members
Yeah,
of the
this story is
Whaley
pretty
family,
freaky.
whose lives were marked by tragedy and multiple untimely deaths. We are the Boys, and this is the Trip of.
Apparently, everybody in the Whaley family just basically died slowly and painfully. And it's so freaky. It's like, my goodness. And they're going to explain a little bit more in detail about it. I didn't do any research myself on this, but they done all the research, so I shouldn't have to. But if y'all need me to look it up and delve a little bit more into their story, I'm more than happy to do it.
Terror.
But the Whaley House. They are pretty funny with this too.
This is the map that we're going to be following for the Trip of Terror.
So, I'm gonna back up just a little bit, because the thing I'm really looking forward to is this Shanley Hotel. And if I'm remembering correctly, this should be the same hotel that Stephen King went to and got the inspiration for The Shining at. It might be this one, or it might be called the Stanley Hotel. I can't freaking remember for the life of me. So if you guys know, just leave a comment on YouTube, or tell me in chat. Either one's fine. But they both start with S, but I'm not sure if it's Stanley or the Shanley Hotel. I think there was a Stanley Hotel, but I'm not 100% sure. The only reason I know this is because of the Ghost Adventures episode where they went to that hotel, and they even talked about how Stephen King was inspired by that hotel to come up with The Shining book.
Terror. You see, we go from here to there to there to there. All this
the next one is supposed to be the Queen Mary, the Queen's Mary, which I've never heard of.
Wall, man.
Yeah.
Which I've never heard of the Whaley House either.
Some of these are actually going to be a little bit familiar to you, like
I like the whole setup that they got going on here, though. Like, it's kind of like Phasmophobia. It's so dope.
EMF readers, we got some new stuff. We got some triangles.
Triangles!
That's a Ghost Dorito. There's less
Ghost
things that we used
Doritos.
before, and there's a lot of very new equipment.
I think I got holy water.
Found the cross. Oh, man.
The crucifix.
Oh, man. You gotta hit
That's not even the right. Oh. But it's kind of funny that they got these, though.
Hit him with the...
The-
We also have, for the first time ever, probably well overdue, some emergency equipment. We have emergency holy water. We have emergency sage.
Salt.
We have
Salt.
salt. I know it's just regular
Salt.
Target salt, but salt is actually said to hold back spirits and stuff like that.
You might be wondering where we are right now.
Where are we right now?
We're just in a little trailer on the street outside of the Whaley House.
The back of a
This little trailer,
bus.
we have this, the boys' Eye of God.
So in here, one boy is going to be able to monitor everything. Every REM pod, everything that we put in any kind of room, we can...
Now, this is a really cool idea because a lot of professional ghost hunting people tend to do this stuff where they post up a bunch of different security cameras in different rooms, and then they'll put like a REM pod and EMF detectors and stuff like that in each room, and they'll have one person at base to look at all the cameras and see what's going off, and then usually they'll relay it through like a walkie-talkie, but they use Discord for this. A little bit more of a modern take of how to do it, but hey, if it gets the job done, they get the job done.
See on the monitor. If anything happens,
Excuse me.
if anything goes off, they'll be able to tell us, and we'll be immediately able to jump on it, go in there,
Drinking Mountain
whichever
Dew.
room it may be, and figure out what's going on.
This is how serious we're taking this, because we want to prove whether ghosts are real or not. Whether it's
Which they are taking it serious, but they're also being entertaining at the same time, which is very hard to do. I would say it's very hard to do, especially trying to be entertaining to people.
spirits exist, whether there's anything out there beyond our own reality that we can finally prove once and for all if it's real or not.
I want to see you get that haircut.
I will cut my hair. If
He
we
wants
can
to see
prove
that haircut.
Ghosts exist. If I see any of these fools standing right there in front of me, I'll shave my head.
We're not missing a damn thing.
I will shave my head.
We have pored over spiritual texts and folklore and ancient rituals to put together the most interesting and insightful experiments that we can do to prove that spirits exist. And we're going to be using them all at different locations along this trip.
We are not going to miss a goddamn thing on the trip of terror. We're going to get down to the bottom of it, starting with tonight.
And if you're a member, you can join us on the road trip and be a part of the bus experience with us. It's gonna be hours and hours of footage, interactions, the ups and downs. You can see it all because it's all gonna be filmed, but that's only gonna be to members. Members will get an exclusive vlog, not available on the main channel, every Wednesday before the video goes live. Everything that leads up to each location that we're visiting, you'll be able to see
Yep.
Wednesdays.
I've seen both episodes of that.
Like a whole side reality TV show to watch with your trip.
It's
to
actually
Terror,
pretty
become a
entertaining.
member.
We also
I am
have
a member
something
of the
very
boys.
special for you guys.
I did join the membership for the boys, and a lot of the stuff that they post on there is pretty funny. I'm not even gonna lie, especially their Boys Unhinged thing.
There's more. If you want to, if you want to,
You're good.
we have new merch. Trip of
New
Terror
merch. Oh my gosh!
Look at that.
Grabs the butt. But that's pretty cool merch looking.
we have ever put out.
That's
I
actually pretty
swear to
cool.
God, it
Ain't
has
even gonna
every
lie.
location that we're going to on the tour, and it is literally just the coolest collection we've ever put out. I'm super excited for you.
Honestly, it's so good. We're getting tattoos at the end of this trip. Boys, I think we have to get into the Whaley House.
We gotta choose our equipment first, Phasmophobia style.
Yeah.
Wait, who's staying in the?
Shut up. Nose goes.
Nose goes.
That's not fair. He doesn't have to reach as far. Have fun, there, guys. I'm going to.
This is all I need.
We're gonna get down to the bottom of it with that. Yeah, I want this one and this one.
and
Ooh, you know
this
what?
one.
Maybe another one.
What are you picking and why?
I don't know what all this is.
This is what I'm picking because Jesus.
I was gonna grab every REM pod available and put them in every room.
Yeah.
All right, the Whaley House. I said that a bunch of times.
We're gonna go set some stuff up really quick. Are you ready, dude?
It's gonna be a banger,
Oh
hopefully.
gosh.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
The first.
Heck yeah, bruh.
Can you take this top one?
It's like the center, like right here.
Brother.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
That's some crazy views, though.
I'm gonna put this like right here, in the middle.
Now, this archway is going to be very important here later. That archway, I believe, has something to do with how these people died.
Oh, excuse me.
You look for the power button.
Oh.
Up.
It's
Already something.
starting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Alright, REM pod. Electromagnetic fields and temperature detection.
Look, it's already.
Because apparently, the paranormal stuff tends to have electromagnetic pulses and stuff. So it causes, if anything like that gets near a REM pod or an EMF detector or something like that, it actually causes it to flash and make sounds a lot of times. Like this right here, the REM pod, it like makes sounds and everything.
Happening.
Oh shit.
Let me get a picture from up here. One of the tools that we're using is
And they're
just
using a
simple
Polaroid.
film Polaroid camera. Ghosts or
Now, this is actually a really good idea to do because apparently a lot of quote-unquote spirits tend to distort like digital stuff. So if you really want to capture something, film is probably the best way to go. Funny story, real quick, about something like this happening. My mom, I think it was around Christmas, or it was either around Christmas or January, but it snowed here in Alabama, and my little brother was outside building snowmen, as you do when it snows. And my mom's husband at the time, his ex, came by to see her kids and everything, and spend some time with her kids and stuff like that. And she actually took a picture of my little brother building the snowman. Well, wish I still had that photo. I wish I could get that photo, because this is the weirdest that you'll ever see. But it's like my brother's standing there with the snowman next to him. But right next to my little brother, there's like this huge smudge up and down the photo. And when she takes a picture again, it's just like completely gone. No smudges anywhere. It's just gone. And none of us could actually explain what could have happened there. Like, we could probably say, oh, the camera probably malfunctioned or something like that. But it doesn't explain how you could clearly see my brother and his snowman that he made. But then you see a huge smudge just right next to my brother. And it's like, what the it is crazy. So I do like this idea of using Polaroid cameras because there has been times where people has taken pictures with Polaroids and actually has captured like shadow figures and things moving around and like something in the corner somewhere, and it's just weird, man. It's just weird. Just like the one time where they went to what was that other house that they went to? That was a crazy one too. So this person right here wasn't even part of the tour group. They just saw this person in the photo, just standing there. They don't know who that person was or anything. And this was the lady that owns the place right now and does all the haunted tours and everything. Somebody had like lifted up their camera and caught this picture, and it is so weird. But you can see that their face is kind of distorted a little bit. Like, you can't see their face, but you can clearly see their face right here. So the light's covering up this guy's face too, but you could clearly see that guy's face too. And I think that was around the time where he had the real idea of, hey, let's try to take more pictures with the Polaroid, see if we can capture things. But the first time they actually used Polaroid, it was I think it was a couple of videos before that, and they had been told that there were things you can catch in the mirror, in a big, huge mirror. And if you take a picture of yourself in front of that mirror, you should be able to see something behind you, kind of thing. Anyways,
or entities, whatever.
I know I'm just rambling on and on. This is gonna be like 3-hour video.
We're using electromagnetic frequencies with digital cameras.
Sorry, Azu, whenever you edit this.
You gotta take it while it's going.
Yeah, I'll wait till it goes again.
It's gotta wait.
If anyone was sitting here, please feel free to take a seat again. We're gonna take a photograph. Join us in the theater. Wait for it to go off. Yeah.
Can you please touch the light like you were doing
I'm gonna count to 3. Never mind, you're there.
There it is.
So
these are some sick edits.
That if we use a film camera, we would be more likely to catch something, and it's less likely to corrupt a film image.
God, imagine if you went ahead and waited a minute for that to develop, and it was just all super smudgy. Yeah. It was just blank. Like all of us were just smudges.
Well, we're gonna leave that face down right there and let it develop. We'll come back.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright, going back to the trailer.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, graveyard dirt. So apparently, graveyard dirt, getting dirt from a gravesite connects you to the dead, used to summon or bind spirits.
Don't ask where we got it from.
I don't know much about that part.
We've got full view of all the boys here. All of the rooms are set up with REM pods and instruments. Full view of all the boys here. All of the rooms are set up with...
The f*** is that at the top of the screen there? I don't know if you guys caught that. This is like a little piece of something up here at the top of the screen. That's crazy. I don't know if that's something or if it might be dust or something like that. Probably why he doesn't really call that out. I mean, it could be dust, but that's crazy looking.
REM pods and instruments. It's really cool to be in here right now. One of the things that I really want to explore during this trip is the fact that all the places...
Sometimes rewatching these, you catch more stuff than you would the first time through.
I think if we go to each place and invite children's spirits to the next place...
Kind of the reason why I wanted to watch it again.
We might be able to get some connections there.
So I put one... there. Oh, that's going on.
Oh,
now
that's
too.
going on.
Dude, the moment I said we put one in there.
Oh, let's clap.
Wait. Hello?
I heard that as well.
Wait, hang on. Shh.
Hello?
Somebody clapped.
Where's that coming?
It's back in here again.
Hello? There's some temperature drops in the child's room.
Yeah.
Right as Grant pointed
Right
out.
as I pointed at it.
But we just heard something downstairs.
Yes.
Right after the REM pod went off, should we go finish setting up so we can intro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless something was in there and you want to show yourself again. That would have been cool.
Temperature drops in the theater, 10:23. There's a lot of action happening in the theater
And
right
temperature
now.
drop.
Should we start in the courtroom?
Yes, the oldest room in the entire house, the courtroom.
My first order as judge.
Judge Juicy.
Oh my god,
Orders in session, you may
Judge
sit.
Juicy.
So let me just look through
This is
my
actually
big
very funny.
book here.
The gate just went off Judge Juicy.
Yep, so checking my book here, it says that you let the dog on the counter when mom wasn't home.
Who told you that? Did she tell you that? Did Milky?
She told us that. Well, we also have one very strong witness, and including your mother, who is the one who lodged these charges.
I got your baby powder.
Thank you.
Thank
My
you.
cheeks are inflamed.
My cheeks are
A lot of
inflamed.
Scum like you come through my court, but
Oh my
dogs on the counter
gosh.
when mom's not home.
Ah, that's crazy.
The moment your mom's
It's crazy
got
you think it's only one dog.
Oh,
Bet you
Oh,
didn't
no.
think about that, did you? Could have been 3 dogs. I do have 3 dogs.
Oh, the hangman's gonna have a fun time with you.
And a cat.
Hank
too.
Man's gonna have a fun time with you.
You're breathing? Dude, I swear I heard that shit directly to my right.
What is it? We're talking to Josh.
What's the time, narrator?
11.
On the dot?
Yeah, 11 on the dot.
Someone here in the courtroom with us.
Dude, I feel a crazy
This is
presence
crazy.
right next to me.
Really?
Maybe you're in their chair.
Well, I am making like a mockery right now as well.
True.
Just sit there, Juicy. You still feel it?
Yeah. Like I feel threatened right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That is crazy though.
Who's in here?
He feels
Could
threatened.
you give us a sign?
Like somebody's about to beat him
you
up, kind of
here?
threatened.
In this spot? Are you standing
Maybe
right
kill
here?
him. I don't know.
The judge is gonna reach into his little bag of tricks real quick.
That EMF's going off.
What the f?
Yeah.
No, bro.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Dude, I knew I felt something next to me.
Whoa, bro. That's like constant maxing, bro.
Ooh.
Is that up there?
Yeah, I heard that.
There was like a creak upstairs.
Yeah.
Just a second one.
Now, I've noticed this in the past, or the second time I've actually watched this, because I watched somebody react to this. Nobody ever pointed out. You can see this little object right here. That's going to be important later. Just know that.
Show you. That one's not faulty.
And nobody's supposed to know that this was in his bag. By the way. Other than narrator.
Is it the light?
Narrator knows about it. He's the only one that knows about it.
Can you turn the light off?
3, 2, 1.
Wrong one.
That's not it.
No, it has nothing to do with
They're
it.
still, both of them are still going.
Has nothing to do with it. Go see if you can find a dead spot.
Well, we tested it. There was not the light in there. There's a lot of flickering lights.
Wow, that is really bizarre, man.
I just turned this completely off and back on. It's still going.
Wait,
That's crazy.
you hear that?
Yep, shuffling.
Did any of you hear that? That sounded like someone shuffling.
Someone out there?
And just so you know, they don't do the Estes method in this video either. They kind of replaced the Estes method with this other experiment that they did.
Okay. Thomas Whaley, when he came here from New York, he's a businessman.
All right,
and like
here we
the
go.
#1 hustler that we've ever had in a video. Like genuinely.
Yeah.
Like ultimate businessman.
And it still kind of drives me crazy that he still has this thing popping out of his
Ultimate
bag.
hustler. When he
And nobody's
he
supposed to
bought
know
this
it's there.
plot of land that was really
So if you
cheap
don't put
for
2 and 2 together, it's
very
kind of
particular reason
dumb
that
on your
we'll get
part
to.
that
And
you
he
didn't know that
instantly
was there.
started building stuff.
Unless they just
Hustling.
didn't see
He
it.
built this as a granary just for people to store grain in, and he advertised it as rat-proof because it's made of bricks. And people were like, sure. It wasn't. But this is the oldest part of the house right here.
So,
And we're
boys, any of the boys, if you somehow find this video on YouTube, I'm not saying your stuff is fake or anything. I highly believe y'all. But if you want to convince people, make sure Juicy doesn't have the object in question sticking out of his bag next time. I'm sure none of y'all probably even saw it there, but in the video itself, you can see it plain as day. And it's like, no wonder Molly guesses it right. He's seen it before.
The hustle began.
There's a very specific reason we're building up to what we're about to.
Because he's there when it's sticking out of his bag.
Unbelievable what's in that fucking room.
Once we start actually communicating,
it's kind of driving me a little crazy here.
But we'll get to it in just a second.
Oh.
Let's keep heading down.
Did the lamp go off?
Yeah, just flashed.
Bride lamp.
Bride lamp?
Gaydar.
As you were talking.
Proud EMF reader.
You? Death penalty.
Why?
Because you.
Oh, now it's put away.
Mom ain't home. That's why.
Now it's put away.
And this is kind of crazy seeing this whole thing like this. The boys are talking about some stuff, so I'm going to listen in the other rooms. Now I can only really listen to one room at a time, so I'm hoping to hear some like bangs or creaks or something like that. Not really sure if I can listen to everything at once.
All right, this is the shop. This is where Thomas Whaley would conduct his business. There's nothing really much to say here other than, a lot of business was conducted. But while we were here, our cameraman that was with us at the time, Robbie, he's our behind the scenes cameraman, he was standing right there at the door and he heard something telling him, leave.
It sounded like it was saying leave for some reason, but it was in this ear and my whole body went shiver, bro. I'm being dead ass. When I'm standing in the doorway, I look down the hallway and then I look back at the camera and I hear like that in this ear. Look, dude, I got goosebumps talking about it.
I think it's interesting to note with Robbie, I've known him a long time, and he waited till we were upstairs to tell us.
That's going off in the hallway now. Wait.
That's right where you were pointing.
Hello?
Yo, why does that keep happening? I have major chills, dude. Someone here in the hall?
Did someone tell our friend to leave earlier?
What was that? Did you hear that?
Was that
Yeah.
you?
Something just stepped over there. Be quiet.
Up.
It's upstairs. Something's leading us upstairs.
Yeah.
That was fucking terrifying.
Something's up there.
Don't
And
follow
we have
it.
the full camera footage of everything. Like,
Don't
Josh is in the
follow
trailer.
it.
He can see everything, and all of that's going to be available.
What the f
I heard that
was
breath.
that?
We have the full camera footage of everything. Like, Josh is in the trailer. He can see everything, and
It's like a. That doesn't work.
you're supposed to breeze. Yeah, there was a go in there. This is the room we're going into next.
To pee. And unfortunately, the way this trailer was designed, I am locked in. There's no way for me to get out. They seriously suggested to me to bring a pee bottle with me. I don't know if I can do that. It's just not me. Not at this stage in my life anyway.
Why did Dose just leave?
He went to go let Josh out. Josh needs a pee.
Oh, okay. We should just bring piss bottles in there, dead ass.
It's been a big day.
That's been a big day.
The f was that?
You made that noise
I didn't hear it.
No, I didn't.
with your mouth.
That was not my mouth.
No.
No, not that.
Talking about the.
I didn't hear that.
Are y'all f***ing
You didn't hear that?
bullshit? You didn't hear that.
That was one of the loudest things
Hold
I've
on.
ever heard.
I didn't hear that.
No, not.
Noise. A big day.
That's been a big day.
The f
I kind of hear it. Trying to turn up my volume on my headphones.
Day.
That's been a big day.
The f
I don't
was
really
that?
hear
You
it.
made that noise
It's
I didn't hear
weird.
with your mouth.
Yeah, I hear Juicy doing that sound, but I can't really hear that. I'm sure they probably heard it.
That
It
was
was
not my
probably
mouth.
loud in their ears.
No.
No, not that.
Talking about the.
I didn't hear that.
Are y'all You didn't hear that?
Bullshit, you didn't hear that.
That was one of the loudest things I've ever heard in fucking video, dude.
I didn't hear
I feel
that.
like I would have heard that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that at all.
What the
What is going on?
That was the loudest fucking exhale I've ever heard. Are you kidding?
It must have been going that way, brother, because I didn't hear a single thing.
I'm so happy that you heard that too.
Was it me?
No.
No.
No. It sounded like it was above me.
It literally sounded, like it held it.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be on here. I'm recording. So
Let me introduce where we are. We're in the parlor right now. You might know
All right,
the
here we
living
go.
room. It was a word they used back then. We were brought into here, and this is a very significant room in the house for many reasons. Not only is it the spot where Violet did die, right here.
That couch
in this
right
very
there.
Spot. That's an original family
Well,
couch.
The tour guide does say that is not the original couch, but it is in the same spot that she did die.
From the Whaley family.
Juicy
But it's in the
mentioned
same
before that,
style.
Thomas
The couch is in the same style. It's not the original couch that she herself died on.
Whaley bought the land that this house settles on extremely cheap, and the reason why that is because the land was used as execution grounds.
Yep.
Before the Whaleys were able to build this house after they purchased the land, they had to remove one crucial thing, and that was the gallows, and they stood right here where we are standing. This archway was purpose built by Thomas Whaley to sort of honor the gallows.
But also kind of like a joke.
Yeah.
In a way.
One of the most famous stories from the gallows that were here originally was the story of a guy called Yankee Jim.
A person I think, and we all think, is crucial to what ended up happening to the Whaley family.
he's believed to be a poltergeist in the house that moves things around.
He fled from San Francisco because he had a murder charge that was lingering above his head. And when he came here, he got into a life of crime. Everyone around here was back then of the average height, around 5.5 foot, but he was over 6
I think he was 6'2".
feet. No, the tour guide said 6'4". 6'6".
So unfortunately, when someone happened to see someone very super tall trying to possibly steal a boat, it was kind of easy to deduce who it might have been.
Even though it was nighttime, it's kind of hard to miss the 6'6" guy in the 1800s.
Kind of how
Yeah.
I feel when I stand next to Josh.
Yeah, you feel 6'6".
Yeah.
You really do feel 6'. I'm kind of sad he's in the van right now because I don't feel 6'6".
No.
Jim was charged with larceny, and he was hung.
Not even larceny, though. Attempted larceny, because they never even saw him actually going to steal the boat.
That's right.
They saw him in a boat with his 2 accomplices going to be what would be probably stealing the boat. And also it didn't help his case that he was Australian, which at the time opinions of Australians were not great because it was a penal colony and everyone who was first generation.
Kind of the same thing today.
Kind of the same. Everyone who was around his age was just the son or daughter of an actual criminal directly, so the opinions were low.
They decided to execute him, and they hung him right here. This is where Thomas Whaley built a archway to symbolize the gallows. The thing was that good old Yankee Jim was too tall for the hanging. When he was let go, his feet hit the ground. So he was kind of like dangling with his toes up, and he was an act. Listen to that.
That's in the hallway.
That's the hallway.
That was right when I tried to simulate a hanging.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was right here.
Do it again.
They're not f***ing with it that time.
No,
No.
not the same zest.
So his toes hit the ground, and his neck wasn't able to snap immediately, so he was in agony for about 45 minutes before he finally passed.
When this stuff happened, as you guys
Now, that 45-minute thing is a crucial detail that you'll see throughout the rest of the stories of each death surrounding this place. Because, like I said, each death was a slow, agonizing death. But the amount of time, especially in one particular case, it took for that person to die is the same exact time that it took old Yankee to die.
probably know, everyone in town went to it. And it was not a taboo weird thing. Children went to the hangings. All women were actually one of the number one attendees of hangings, by the way, because it was a very like gossip fun event.
They watch all the true crime shit nowadays. Like
It's the same type beat.
Yeah.
Same type shit. All right?
Women have always been obsessed with like freaky murder shit.
And then for
Women, is that true? If you're a woman watching this video, please leave a comment and say yay or nay if you're into true crime stuff. I'm not even a woman, and I can easily say that I'm into true crime stuff because it's freaking interesting, especially the histories.
For some reason, they're always wondering why they're scared to lock the doors and everything else in the house every single
You
time.
only watch 48 Hour Mystery. That's why. It's the only thing I've ever watched.
Lindsay.
But
Pansy.
interesting enough, in the crowd at that hanging of Mr. Yankee
Was Thomas Whaley.
was Thomas Whaley, the very man who came and bought the very gallows that he struggled
Yep.
on, looked him in the eyes that day as he hung for 45 minutes, struggling until he eventually died.
Do you ever look at stuff like this and like imagine, like you envision it?
Yeah, man.
Like bro just saying.
That's why people tell stories. For you to envision it.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Was that?
What the fuck was that?
Whoa, was that
What
like a
was
woman?
that?
That was a woman.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
What the?
Saying.
That's why people tell stories. For you to envision it.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Whoa, was that like a woman?
That was
That
weird.
was a woman.
like crying?
Sounded like someone was talking to us from far away.
This is surprisingly, like I've been sitting in here watching these security cameras. This is surprisingly entertaining. There's definitely something happening in the theater. The hallway hasn't gone off very much, but it has definitely gone off. Now we've had nothing in the master bedroom, which makes sense. We've been told that not much really happens in there. And then over at the bedroom, I don't know, I feel something weird about the bedroom, honestly. It feels crazy. People have been getting odd feelings about it. I feel like there's more to uncover there. A lot of these places that we're visiting on the trip of terror, they are tied together by the experiences of the kids and the overarching thing that it's spirits taken before they were ready. I want to see if we can connect the dots here and find something.
Yep. What the heck?
Maybe it's been wanting to like us to come back to the picture.
Wait, why is it like that?
Wait, actually?
Stand away from the REM pod, Molly.
It should be developed by now though.
Yeah. It does.
Well, the kids' room?
Kids' room's going off. It doesn't.
Dude,
need
so
light.
is this one.
Everything's kind of firing off. Okay, let me explain this. The film could be completely with X-rays. We did not fly with it. We bought it locally. Another thing that could be happening.
Whoa, that's the temperature.
Right?
Yeah, it feels colder in
Oof.
here. This is weird. What the f? If it was X-rayed, you would still be able to see something, but then you'll see like streaks and like.
I've never seen that before.
There's a dot in the middle.
There is a dot in the middle. What the hell?
That's the REM pod, right?
Oh yeah, it is. You're right.
Remember as I said when we said it as a
No, you
joke?
did say that, but everyone in this photo is not showing. Dude, everyone is out of the photo though.
Let's do this, yeah? You guys stand right there. I'm not gonna say that's paranormal. It could just be that there wasn't enough light to begin with. It could have like a 3 meter.
Like fall off.
Yeah, it could have a fall off.
Something's on the bed in the kids' room right now.
If there are any spirits that want to join us in the theater or anyone here in the house, we're going to take another photograph.
Come and sit in the middle seat.
This is crazy.
Violet?
I'm gonna count to 3, 2, 1. Cheese. That was crazy. The REM pod went off
Literally just
immediately.
went up. You went Violet, and it went off.
Yeah.
If that was you, Violet, thank you for joining again in the photo. So Violet Whaley,
Yes, we're talking about you, Violet.
whoa.
Dang.
Violet Whaley was a very
This is a
talented
crazy
young
one.
woman that liked the arts, writing poetry, and she also had some
Yeah.
favorite poems, one of which was noted in her suicide letter that I will read tonight to you guys. And
So the passage that Violet left in her note, he never ends up reading it because ADHD kicks in. But mad from life's history, swift to death's mystery, glad to be hurled anywhere out of this world.
to her if she's here, which I feel like I know she is. And her story is tragic because she fell in love with a con man. Basically, a guy came in from out of town and she was head over heels for him. He said that he had a large inheritance and he was very wealthy. The whole family was so excited for him to be part of the family that they rushed the wedding, she rushed the wedding. And being a family this rich at that time, everyone in town knows who you are and they're all interested in what you do. So when a bad thing happens, everyone talks about it. And a bad thing did happen. He was completely full of shit. When he didn't get a payout from her father when they got married, he basically just skipped town.
Yep.
He didn't give a shit, and he just left.
Left her a note saying, hey, I've been going to brothels, seen other women, had a kid with another woman, as well as, hey, maybe when I figure some...
Wait, what?
Had a kid with another woman, as well as, hey, I've been going to brothels,
What's
seen
that?
other women, had a kid with another woman.
Oh, that's just the shine, I bet. Whoa! No, 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 no. There's something right here. What the actual... Oh my gosh. That is crazy looking. Azu, zoom! Zoom in on this. What the actual frick? As you can see it, it's like right behind narrator. So you can kind of see it materialize right here. And then it just kind of goes, meow. And then disappears. At first I thought it was a light because of this piece right here. Hold on. No, I don't think that's a light. I don't know what that is. That is crazy, dude. I've never seen that before. Again, this is probably going to end up being a 3-hour video because of me. Hope you guys are enjoying this. But if you want to see it, it's right here. I'll probably have it zoomed in the edit version. But right here, it's like, what the actual frick is that?
As well as,
and it's just like, it's like very quick.
Hey, I've been going to brothels, seen other women, had a kid with another woman.
I didn't mean to disrupt the story, but dadgun, that is so weird. I've never seen that before.
Hey,
that's the first time I saw that.
Stuff out. Maybe our pass will line again at 3 or 4 years.
He was just full of shit, and once he realized he couldn't get money out of the Whaley family, he just left, and left Violet broken-hearted.
The very first suicide attempt that she attempted to do is that she decided that, full of grief, she wanted to go and drown herself in a...
It was a rainwater tank.
Rainwater tank. They found her, they stopped her, and then they put her essentially what was on...
Suicide watch.
After a little bit of time passed, then she started asking, you know, hey, do you think I can have some pen and paper? You know, she was very, like we said earlier, she was very good at art and literature, and in poems, it's what she loved.
Her father didn't think it was weird. Exactly. He's like, oh, pen and paper out of my lost
She's bouncing back.
Yeah, she's coming
She
back.
wants to write again.
He failed to realize, unfortunately, was that in the stand that had, you know, pen and paper was also his pistol. And so essentially what happened is that she took that, hid it from everybody, and next morning...
Holy shit, that was the REM pod, then the temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately what happened was the next morning came and she went out to the outhouse while her father was cooking breakfast. He even went out after a while, checked on her, said, hey, are you okay? She says, yes, I'm fine, everything's okay. He went back in to cook breakfast, and then unfortunately he heard the gunshot. She shot herself in the chest. She was aiming for her heart. And missed, and so unfortunately he ran outside.
This is a crazy story.
In the house, and 15 minutes later she died. Before she did that, she wrote her suicide note.
I think it was actually 45 minutes. Spawned over a failed marriage, January 5th, 1882, and divorced to George T. Bortolacci. Shortly after their wedding, George met Violet during their honeymoon. It was later revealed that George was a con artist who had married Violet with a false expectation of receiving a substantial dowry. Due to the societal norms in the late 1900s, Violet was shunned upon her return home, as she was both husbandless and unchaperoned. The public humiliation and betrayal led to a deep depression, accumulating in her untimely death. Let's just say that. Violet ended her life by shooting herself in the heart with her father's .32 caliber revolver. She died in her father's home. Her suicide note: mad from life's history, swift to death's mystery, glad to be hurled anywhere out of this world. Star there, ghost haunts the Whaley House. It doesn't tell me the actual full story of it. Well, it won't tell me exactly how long it took. I feel like the tour guides actually said 45 minutes, or roughly 45 minutes. They say 10 to 15 in this video, but I think it was something
That was
different.
the last thing that she wrote, as well as obviously the poem, which was the Bridge of Sighs. Yeah, it's just one of the many tragic stories of the Whaley House.
Yeah.
Why do you
Oh
have
God,
that?
not this thing.
Oh no.
Tung, 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 su-
Ruining
Sorry.
the fucking video.
You just scared every single spirit.
You didn't even
here.
say Sahur after it. Let me see that.
It's gone. He'll be back later.
Man, this is crazy. Usually we have to go room by room and
Oh,
wait
dude.
and wait and wait. Man, this is crazy. Usually we
Right there. Right here. Again, he doesn't see it, but right here, there's like a little something falling down. And you can kind of see it disappear from view after it comes into view. It goes from the top and it flies down. Right there. Now, I don't see anything else in this.
go room by room and wait and wait and wait to see if we get any action, but just don't want to be ringing the boys constantly and pull them out of what they're doing.
Up, bang.
Whoa. What the was that? A huge bump?
1206. Up,
What the
two
was that?
bangs. Up, that was the third one.
Surely that wasn't just me. Where was that coming from? Surely that was... What the was a huge doing? Get any action, but just don't want to be ringing the boys constantly and pull
There it
them
is.
out of what they're doing.
One,
Whoa. What the was that? A huge bump?
two,
What the was that?
three. So, if you ever hear 3 knocks in a haunted place, that is a sign of mockery towards the Holy Trinity. If you don't know what the Holy Trinity is, it is the Son, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, or the Holy Spirit, as they say. The Son, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That is the Holy Trinity of God. And when you hear that, that's a mockery of that Holy Trinity, apparently. Not too well versed in that, but I've heard that being said before.
Surely that wasn't just me. Where was that coming from? As you guys may or may not know, 3 knocks are usually considered to be
Here it is.
demonic activity, because when the
A mockery
demons
of the
or
Holy...
spirit-
A mockery of the Holy Trinity while a demonic entity is trying to communicate. That's the 3
spirits
knocks.
use 3 knocks, it's supposed to be a mockery of the Holy Trinity, and we just heard 3 huge knocks in the front lounge. It could be somewhere from downstairs, but I could hear it
Yep.
loud enough in the front lounge.
Okay, so Thomas Jr. died when he was
That is the
17
baby.
months old from the scarlet fever. When we first came up here during the day to kind of get an idea of the layout of the land, I was standing here, I was about to grab a picture of this room because I was drawn to it. It looks so creepy. There's some like real weird energy coming from in here, and I don't know what it is, but the tour guide told us that no one's actually been in this room yet. We're actually going to be the first people to investigate this, according to him.
Ever.
They said they would allow us to do it. They've always been iffy because it's a 17-month-old kid. Tommy, hey there, dude. We're gonna come in here just super quick.
That
and
EV,
have a chat
or
with you, buddy.
the EMF reader was going off.
I'm gonna shift some of this stuff over just so that we don't like step on anything important. That doll is so scary. Yeah.
It is a creepy doll, dude.
That is one creepy doll.
So the kid Tommy died of the scarlet fever. That's not a quick death. That's an agonizing death, which brings us to our main point that we're trying to figure out today. We've got Tommy dying from scarlet fever. We've got Violet Eloise dying from heartache, shot herself in the chest.
Yep.
Went wrong. She was alive for another 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, suffering. We've got another one of the
Okay, that
ladies
time he said it
died
right,
in
30,
the dining
45
room
minutes.
downstairs after accidentally ingesting poison. So another slow, agonizing death. So all
Yep.
of these deaths have been happening to the Whaleys ever since Thomas bought the property. The question we're trying to ask is the fact that Thomas bought this property after watching the death of Yankee Jim, slow hanging death, did Yankee Jim curse the Whaleys and so they all had the same type of agonizing slow death that he had?
It's a good question.
I feel like it's far more than a coincidence.
It is. And even outside of the people that we just gave as examples in the Whaley family, almost every single person in the Whaley family, including people we didn't bring up, also died somewhat slow deaths, prolonged deaths. There's only, I think, 2 people out of the entire family tree that died just what you would call a normal death. And I think that him building that archway in pure mockery of the gallows that were here, because I feel like that's a super tasteless thing to do.
Yeah, that's completely unnecessary.
And he did that just because the gallows were there, so that probably when he was having dinner parties, he could be like, and this is where the gallows were.
This is where I watched
says
that
the rich guy. Says the rich guy in town, you know? I'm wondering if Yankee Jim cursed the family. That's what we're trying to figure out tonight, including wherever else the night leads us.
So we're gonna, I guess, split off just a little bit. I wanna continue in here. I always feel drawn to, like, ever since I became a dad, I feel like all these investigations, the energy of like babies or children, I feel more like, I guess, in tune with, because I'm raising one right now. I don't know if it even works this way, but I wonder if they'd be more drawn to me than the rest of the boys.
I feel like they would. You're more drawn to spaces like this.
Yeah.
I feel like you're more like in tune and vulnerable to the energy that's here in a way that none of us can even understand.
So this is a 17-month-old dude.
Yeah.
They're
It's a little deep.
Whoa, that just went red when I said that.
Paranormal investigations, they're so interesting. You can rely on equipment and stuff like that, but as much as you might not think it, us and the boys were healthy skeptics. And you've seen us on the channel at times before debunk ourselves and our own equipment. But there's something I truly believe can't be explained with electromagnetic shit, and that's the emotional level, you know? Something crosses that barrier into your brain and makes you feel a certain way, and there's some shit here that you can feel it. It's a hard thing to explain over video. You walk into a room in one of these places, you can tell when there's nothing going on, and you can tell when something is going on. The air gets thick. It feels hard to breathe in a way. It's almost like a smell, but a smell you can feel.
Whoa, it's just me or is the room f***ing moving?
I feel like I could pass out at like any second in here.
Should we leave you to it?
Bro, but I feel it like maxing. I haven't gotten like goosebumps all f***ing night. I just felt like
the chicken skin.
That's weird.
Very strong presence in here.
The chicken skin.
We'll leave you to it. Good luck, brother.
All right. Should I close the door in here?
I'm gonna grab me something to drink real quick.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a yes. Sounds
Did
like
it just go off?
Yeah.
we'll be right back.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna leave a video right now.
All right.
This room is you look like you're gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry. No, my eyes are just really red.
Yeah.
So this is something that Josh really wanted us to include in every investigation throughout the trip.
Yeah, something new that we have never done before.
So basically we're gonna pick specific spots to put powder on the ground to see if anyone steps in it at the end of the night, or if it's all gone,
If the wind blows it away.
or something.
Could you imagine,
Alright.
dude? Like,
A foot, dude?
Oh yeah,
An actual
this right
footprint.
here.
So one of the main places that stood out to me is in front of Violet's room,
yeah.
because she's known to
I keep on seeing shit coming up on the screen.
put powder on the ground to see if anyone steps in it at the end of the night, or if it's all gone,
If the wind blows it away.
or something.
Could you imagine, dude? Like,
A foot, dude? An actual footprint.
All right, there was something. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, there, right there. Another one of these. That's not a coincidence, right there. That's something. That has to be something. That is like way too opaque to be dust, in my opinion. I mean, it could be, but it's like I feel like that's way too opaque, or not opaque. Transparent to be dust. And then it just disappears. Like, it just randomly appears and it goes by so quick. But you can kind of see a line right there that it draws. And it's just gone. And you can kind of see it happen.
Yeah.
It happens so quick. That is
Because
crazy.
she's known to when people come up here to hide in her room. Especially, she spent about 2 years straight in her room before her first suicide attempt. I'm just gonna
Powder trap. Baby powder is used to track unseen movements.
sprinkle this shit just like that in front of her door. Think that's enough? And do you think there's anywhere else that we should go? So you can even see just from my foot being there, there's like...
Yeah, cover that
so
up
if
though.
there's...
In case we forget, cover this shit up. Oh. That's a bit too much, but you know.
And we'll make sure to clean it up at the end of the night.
I brought a new toy that we haven't shown on the channel yet. It's a motion sensing light that's yes.
Oh,
or no.
this is
I was trying to
crazy
think
right
about
here.
How to communicate with a 17-month-old kid.
I've never
who
seen
maybe
this
doesn't know how
little
to
device
speak
before.
full sentences or big words yet. So I thought, what's the best way to communicate with a kid? Flashy lights. So if I come from the right-hand side, if I come from the left side, the stronger the light gets, the closer whatever it is that's interacting with it is. We'll start with like basic yes or no questions and see what we get from it, yeah? Right, if someone is in this room, can you please interact with the light in the center of the room?
3, 2, 1. EVP turns off. The funny thing is, this turns off at the same time. This right here actually starts to malfunction.
Be turned off.
They both malfunction at the same time, and it's so weird.
It just turned off completely.
Can you turn it back on?
Let's see. You can.
Why did it? So it just turned off.
Yeah, it was
How much battery does it say it's got?
1 bar. There's also a red light over by the doll behind me. If there's anyone in that corner, can you make that light go off?
You walk into a room in one of these places.
By the way, the whole time this is going on, Eddie has had a sinus infection, which does not make you cough like this. So I even watched his video talking about this too, but I actually was thinking the same thing beforehand, and a comment actually made this pointed this out too. But it's a theory that maybe the child spirit, quote unquote, is like showing him how he felt through his energy, kind of thing. So like when the child was dying from the scarlet fever, I don't know how scarlet fever goes. How does the scarlet fever? Infectious disease affected especially children, causing fever and a scarlet rash. Streptococcus. Symptoms and causes. Scarlet fever is a bacterial illness that develops in some people who have strep throat, also known as scarlatina. Scarlet fever features a bright red rash that covers most of the body. Scarlet fever almost always includes a sore throat and a high fever. Red rash of scarlet fever usually begins in the face and neck. Strawberry tongue. Fever of 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Very sore throat. Sore and red throat, sometimes with white or yellowish patches. Difficulty swallowing. Enlarged glands in the neck. Nausea or vomiting. Belly, abdominal pains, headache, and body aches. So I'm wondering when Eddie and Alana were in the room, started feeling like their heads were spinning. I wonder if that was kind of showing some of the signs of that. And then he was having a hard time breathing. So it's probably just showing them like how painful the scarlet fever was.
The air gets thick. It feels hard to breathe in a way.
I feel like I can't breathe in here, man.
It's really hard, hey.
Holy I haven't felt like this all night. Okay. I'll increase the range.
Is it calibrating? Calibrating?
Yeah, it's calibrating right now.
And it's broke.
Oh, it's not working.
So first the Zoom thing and now this.
Yeah, now this thing stops working.
Now it's beeping.
The equipment
Wow.
just decided to shit itself in here. It's malfunctioning.
It was literally just working.
It was working just fine.
Yeah, equipment malfunctions caused by things like interference, poor calibration, physical damage, spirit strain and energy, and more.
I feel like something's messing with things here. So we're
Yeah.
gonna resort to good old Spirit Box.
Alright, this one's where it gets kind of interesting.
I feel like we haven't gotten anywhere here. You've been drawing us to this room. Is this Violet Eloise Whaley?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard
I'm
that.
gonna be very clear, Violet.
I was very
Do you
clear.
mind just answering, is Yankee Jim cursing this house?
It was a cry.
Yeah.
What was that?
It's like a cry.
Did a kid cry?
Maybe.
Is that a yes?
Yep.
Yep.
You hear that?
Yep. I have one more question. Thank you for confirming. Is there an afterlife? Living in it?
You're living in it.
You're living in it.
That is crazy.
Is there an afterlife? Living in it?
You're living in it.
It's kind of hard to tell what it said exactly, but it does sound like it's saying you're living in it.
You're living in it. You said you're living in it. Oh, I just got chills, man. What does that mean?
That's so cryptic.
Whoa, hold up. I was not expecting. Hold on. I was expecting like, oh yeah, a yes or no or inconclusive. Just nothing. I was expecting nothing. I didn't expect you're living in it.
They're messing with you.
That's weird.
That is very weird.
I have a special treat. I have dog treats
Oh, dear God.
with peanut butter and banana. And let me tell you why I have dog treats. This is a trigger item technically, right?
Yes.
And that is because we got told a tale of 3 dogs that lived in this house. The Whaleys loved their animals. And one of the favorite dogs that they had in the family was Chubby the pug. Now the reason why I know personally that Chubby the pug was the favorite dog is because there's a portrait here with 3 pugs in it. I'm assuming that he was the favorite. The tour guide said that some people have felt the presence of an animal running through here in little pitter patters. So we bought these little dog treats that we're gonna put around this table and see if Big Chubbs wants to come out. This part of the video it's getting a bit weird now, eh? Now we're trying to like communicate with the dog. But it's a pug, bro, you know?
It's not as crazy as them trying to communicate with a
They
cat.
smell good.
I would never feed Chubb something I wouldn't eat. Give me one of those.
Smell that shit. Peanut butter and banana.
It's not bad.
They kind of taste like tiny titties, so you want to try them?
I kind of think it's funny that they're eating dog treats.
God, I feel retarded doing this, but who knows? Milky would have ate all those already. She would have been f***ing... Bitch wouldn't have even let me chuck them on the floor yet.
Chubby.
I really hope a ghost pug like f***ing pulls up.
Chubby. Come here, Chubby.
Come here, Chubby. Come here, Chubby. Come here, Chubby.
Pulls up.
Chubby.
That was something.
Come here, Chubby.
That was something there too.
Chubby.
Yeah, it kind of flashes through. Then again, that one might be dust. I'm not sure. It's just so weird that these little things keep on popping up. Sorry if I'm moving away from a mic so much. But it's just so weird that these things keep on popping up. Like, it would be like here and then gone and then here again. And then it's just gone.
Come here, Toby. Come on.
This part of the story that we're telling kind of seems fake, but
This is real lore.
this is real lore of the Whaley House. Oh, wait, does anyone have their phone on them? I know exactly the sound that's going to bring Chubby out. This sound effect is scientifically proven
Oh
to
dear
make
God,
dogs go crazy.
this one.
Oh God. Oh. Oh my
And Eddie
God.
hears it.
Could you imagine? Someone's Ring camera going off?
Yeah.
So far, we've got yup as a response to asking if Yankee Jim cursed the Whaleys. And also, we got you're living in it as a response to is there an afterlife? I don't know what that means. I'm not going to pretend to know what that means. All I know is that some weird stuff happened.
Yeah,
in
this
room.
is some weird
Batteries
stuff.
died. These have lasted all night in previous investigations we've done. You guys have seen those investigations. This thing had been going off all night, and we saw it as well when it was on the bed. Now, I don't know what to make of this. It's like activity happens when we're not here, but now we're here. Nothing's really happened, but we got some answers to some questions. We're gonna keep rolling with it though. I don't want to mess with it because it's an original chair. This was owned by one of the Whaley ladies. Violet, I know we've been talking. Do you want us to go to a different room? Or is there any
Nothing.
other spirit?
Oh, that was another thing that popped up
Or is there any
right there, but I think that one's actually dust that time. It's just so weird that it just pops in. And then it looks like a freaking trail behind it. And it disappears. It's this thing right here, dead center. That is crazy.
other
Keep on
spirit?
seeing that, and I'm like, is that a ghost orb, or am I just crazy up in here? Like, what is that?
Tommy, if you're in here, little dude.
I am looking
play
at
some
this with a
games.
fine
Why
tooth
don't we?
comb right now.
Is this your horse? God, that is so scary. Look up at that thing.
It does.
Whoa.
Oh, there it goes. As soon as he picks it up.
No way.
And that's the direction that orb went.
Bro, that's going all the way up to red. Are you kidding? Well, the horse is going up to red.
It's like every toy, right?
Yeah? Not that one. Not this one.
Strongest with the doll.
Yeah, it's red here. There's like electromagnetic frequency coming from this spot right here. It feels so weird in this corner. It's almost like this thing is watching us.
Yeah.
And it's messing with us.
Alright, here we go. This is the crazy part. Or one of the crazy parts.
Did you hear that? Like it screamed? Can you see us? Looking for?
No way.
Are you watching me right now?
Right there. That is crazy. It like literally stops for a few seconds and it says, wait. Now, what the heck is going on outside? Sounds like a helicopter. Anyways, I think it's crazy how it just like stops for a few and then it goes, wait. And it's like, what the frick, man?
It stopped and said, wait. The spirit box doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't.
Stopped.
It did.
Since we're communicating now, let me ask you something. Can you see my friends downstairs? If you can see them, can you interact with them? Man, this is the most annoying latch.
Oh, here we go.
I've done every...
Oh, I saw that. There it is. Where's that coming from? Oh my god. So if you look right here, this corner of the screen, you literally see something coming in and just like following through here. And it looks like it's going over here towards this. And then
I got too much.
Oh,
there it goes.
The dog.
I think it's time, but it's right there.
Chubby.
That's not a dog.
Finally. 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 Chubby. Oh.
He's trying to get the treats.
Why is there an alarm going off?
It's not just this EMF is wigging the out, man.
What are y'all doing in here?
Dude, this REM pod's going nuts.
Wait. What the
Let me tell y'all what happened. Y'all ready for this?
Yep.
Nope.
Here we
How
go.
many times has this died on us?
None.
0.
Fresh batteries every time, right, Dose? Turned off when I got in the room.
Really?
Yes, completely turned off. I came down to grab a fresh pack of batteries, went back upstairs, the Dorito's broken.
The Dorito's broken.
The Dorito is broken.
That has fresh batteries in too.
All right, you know how it's supposed to go green, yellow, red, violet? I showed it off to the camera at first, and now it doesn't work. I'm like turning the dial the way that it's supposed to. There's only one dial in the thing, completely broken. REM pod stopped going off as well.
Yeah.
We didn't get any activity with the REM pod anymore. Got on the spirit box.
Yeah.
Violet came through. So I just got straight up with her, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. Did Yankee Jim curse the Whaley House and the family?
What'd she say?
Yup.
Yup.
Did you know it was violet because the word violet?
I asked if it was Violet, she said yes.
Okay.
Correct? Or did we hear Violet? I can't remember. We got confirmation that it was Violet. Then I said, second question, is there an afterlife? She said, you're living in it. The f***
Oh, I just got
The fuck
chills.
you
That's the
mean?
worst fucking answer.
That's what I said. She heard it, I heard it. It's on the spirit box. My
That is
microphone's
crazy
hopefully still
response.
recording.
Literally full. Dude, I have like continuous full body chills right now.
Don't you fucking tell me
Everything
we're
went completely dead afterwards. Couldn't get anything else?
I hate that answer.
It's also very crazy that you've been mentioning that your shit has been f***ing up too, because our stuff has also been wigging out real bad.
And it's funny, as soon as you walked in the room,
It stopped.
it stopped. And now it's all better, by the way. The very second you crossed that threshold, all of the equipment started working
Boom.
again.
Back to normal.
I heard it going off until.
Yeah.
Wait, you're right.
It's fine now. Everything works how it should.
About how long before I came down here did your shit start wigging out?
Literally
This
about
is
a
where
minute.
it starts getting
I
kind
don't
of
know more than
crazy.
that.
Oh no,
Did your shit start wigging out?
literally about a minute.
I have no more than that.
Oh no, like it f***ed up for about 5 minutes, dude, and then you started walking down the stairs and it
Alana,
fixed.
the EMF was dead until I stood up and I went to the real creepy doll in the corner. Red.
Nuh-uh.
Red over the crib.
No way.
Red over the crib. Got the spirit box back out. Then I said, can you see me? And it said, looking for. Then I said, if you can see my friends, can you please interact with them? And that was
No way.
very shortly before I came downstairs.
Yeah, it was like directly.
No way.
And I looked
Oh,
at the
wow.
camera and I said, I wonder if something will happen downstairs when I
No
said this.
way. Nothing had happened until you said
That's
that.
right. It's very strange that you mentioned that, dude, because we sat here for about half an hour and nothing
Editor, if
happened.
that shit lines up,
That is fucking insane. Because not one thing happened upstairs or down here until you said that. And Eddie, I mean, not even one blip on this EMF reader.
Nothing, bro. We were sitting down here.
It didn't go to 2 one time.
Dude, we weren't doing all down here, and then boom, this thing just out of nowhere going nuts.
Maybe we have to stay together then.
Oh,
Up.
What was this? Is that the bedroom?
Yep.
No way. The bedroom hasn't gone off.
Well,
Oh, what was this? Is that the bedroom?
right underneath his camera. You could barely see it, but there was another one right here. Right here. Caught it. Caught you sneaking off right there at the corner.
No way. The
Oh,
bedroom hasn't gone
man.
off once.
I've been catching every single one of
I really want
those.
someone to fucking walk past that step, dude.
Oh,
If
yeah.
that fucking step goes, wee, then I'm gonna go.
Wait. Did I just see something else? I might be going crazy. Big brain. This is big brain time. I'm like going through this with a freaking fine-tooth comb, man. I keep on seeing freaking orbs flying around everywhere up here. And I know I'm not crazy. Where'd he go? Alright, hold on.
Off once.
I really want someone to fucking walk past that step, dude.
Oh,
If
yeah.
that fucking step goes, wee, then I'm gonna go. What
What you gonna do?
Okay, I thought I
You
saw
go,
something
there
there,
you go.
but no.
If I could fucking figure out how to turn that big light off in the theater.
You wanna go look again?
Yes.
I kind of do. Because I would love to turn that off as well.
Damn, nothing in the baby.
Oh, here we go. This is
Yeah,
another crazy
nothing.
moment.
It's fun though. It's a cool idea.
So this is this. It goes up here.
It's gotta be
So because it's plugged into the ceiling, it has to be on a switch.
what in the
So, you might think that was actually them, but no, it was not. By the way, you can see the freaking gun sticking out. God dang it, Juicy! Somebody really needs to get on to the boys on this one because that thing's sticking out like a sore thumb. And nobody's supposed to know it's there, by the way.
was that?
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Other than narrator.
What was that?
To be on a switch.
It does sound like it was narrator because you could see right there. Whoops. I accidentally hit the wrong one. But you can see at the same time that big banging sound happens, he took a step. But you can see how lightly he's actually stepping too. He's not like stomping hard.
Goes up here.
It's gotta be
So because it's plugged into the ceiling, it has to be on a switch.
Yeah. So it's just coincidence that banging sound happened at the same time they were walking.
what in the was that?
Did you hear that?
Yes. What was
The
that?
reaction
To be
kind
on a
of
switch.
tells it all. See?
That was crazy.
That was loud as It sounded like it came from the child's room.
Yeah, or in the doorway. It was just somewhere over there. What?
145, timestamp that. What the
Bro, we heard the craziest noise. I was recording on the Handycam.
What'd you get?
We were like, should we turn off the light? Maybe they'll like that. And then we just
saw you in here.
we just heard like a
It's currently about to hit 2 o'clock in the morning. We've got 1 more hour into witching hour. Things have slowed right down. Eddie's had some very interesting communications. There's been some sounds that the boys are clearly freaked out. After a couple hours, we like to kind of readjust where we've placed our instruments and kind of recalibrate them. So we're kind of doing a readjustment now. We've deployed a bunch more equipment. We've got the EMF rope in the hallway. So what this
here we
does,
go.
Hopefully it'll light up if something moves down the
Here we
hallway.
go.
We've got a REM pod. You can see that right in the middle of the archway. Now that pretty much makes a proximity field, and anything that enters it, it'll go off, and it's very consistent and very reliable. This one should be interesting.
All right, first thing I want to do is replicate the knocking. Josh heard 3 knocks, means it mocks the Holy Trinity, typically a demonic thing. However, it doesn't make sense, like you mentioned, for the house to have a demon in the house because the spirits that are known to be here are just people who passed. If there's anyone here, I want to try and communicate with you by knocking. We heard knocking earlier. So if you'd like to imitate what I'm doing, please feel free to do it.
Hmm. Nothing.
I'm gonna try one last one. I'm gonna knock 3 times, just like you did earlier.
Maybe someone else try?
Sure.
Here we go. One, 2, 3.
I heard that. Something knocked.
Yep.
3 times back.
It was slow. It was slow?
No.
Thank you for communicating. I want to see what happens if I do it again. Just one more time.
It was very slow though. Did you hear that,
Dude, I
Dose?
do not feel good right now, bro. I fucking do not feel good right now.
Your turn.
Oh,
What the was
there's a
that?
creak and a
Did you
whine.
hear a groan?
Yeah.
It sounded like somebody going.
It sounded like a dog weeping.
Oh, ads. Oh, wait. It starts in 2 minutes.
It was like,
Alright.
Violet, if that's you coming out of your
If you
room over there,
missed
could you
any
join
part
us
of
in the
this
theater
because
again?
of ads,
We were
I
talking to
do
you before.
apologize about that.
We'd love to talk to you again.
Do we want to use this?
Y'all make sure we let me know
Yes.
whenever there's
I have to
ads.
touch
So,
this piano though because the guy told me not to. But
'cause
then he said
I
could
do not
briefly,
have
so
a
I just have to,
notification to
get
let
it
me
out
know
of
when
my
ads have
system.
started.
They'd probably be attracted to the music.
I'm more than willing to pause for the people that goes to ads. Up
Whoa.
in the baby's room.
If any of the Whaley family or Tanner would like to join us in the theater, upstairs.
That was another
If any of the
bit.
Whaley family or Tanner would like to join us in the theater.
That was fast. Right there. But I don't think that might be a spirit orb. That might be just dust or a bug flying through.
Theater,
Don't know.
upstairs.
It happens way too fast
We'd love
there.
to communicate with you and ask you some questions about your life and things that have happened.
Oh, that was a footstep.
Crazy footstep out there.
I fucking heard
like,
that
oh,
as well.
That was right there.
Yeah. I was trying to call you earlier, but Discord is very gay. For the first time in a long time, the moment that Juicy started playing the piano, a REM pod in the kids' room went off.
Not a moment longer.
Really?
Yeah.
Try it again.
You want to keep an eye on it?
Yeah.
And that was the first little video glitch there. Right there. That's crazy how that video glitch happens.
Oops.
Up. Okay, so this is something that Eddie pointed out too. There is a orb that comes in And it happened so fast. But, see, the problem is that the editors actually missed it because it actually starts right in here. And you can see it right here. But it starts down in here, actually. So you see this little piece right here? It goes out and then down, not from top to bottom. With the arrow, it actually makes it look like it goes from top to bottom. I think the editors did not see that, so that was a mistake on the editor's part. But it actually goes from right here and comes out and goes down to the bottom corner of the screen. So you can kind of see it goes. So it starts here, kind of disappears a second, goes here, and you can see it. And it's weird because it kind of doubles a little bit right here. But it goes, but then you see it down here, and it goes away. If they would have done a little bit better job of pointing that out right here, it would have been a crazy edit right there. So that was a missed opportunity for the editors. Because now it just makes it look weird, showing this arrow starting up here, going down, when it's actually right here, coming out and going down. Which I'm not giving the editors too much flack. They've done an amazing job editing this. It's just that one little problem with that. It's kind of weird.
Nothing. Maybe you woke her up, she got out of bed.
I think I forgot to upload a video yesterday.
I'll let you know if I see anything else.
I was supposed to upload the finale of Soma today.
Man.
Whoopsies!
Maybe I just woke up the baby.
Maybe you did.
Makes sense. The piano's right against the wall as well. Sorry, please feel free to communicate with us now. Are you there, Violet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to
I heard
talk
that.
to us?
Yeah. I do.
I do. That was a woman whispering, I do.
That was such a whisper.
Yeah. It was very
Yeah.
quaint.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't even
Holy shit.
Can we
That's
confirm this
crazy.
is Violet? Is this you? Or is this Anna, the mom?
Who wants to speak to us?
Me. Wait, maybe it's been responding to you.
Yeah.
Can you try really hard to speak as clear as possible and tell us your name? Do you mind stepping into this room, please, so we can hear you clearer?
Is the cross bothering you?
Broken?
broken trust.
Violet talking about George T, perhaps.
Yeah.
But
Violet, we brought some items in one of our bags. Oh, I just got a crazy cold chill.
Really?
Right on my arm. Where's the air? Hold up. Pause.
There's no air.
Where's the air coming from?
There's none.
There's none. There's no air.
Put your hand by my arm. Do you feel it?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, yeah, I felt it. Right there.
It's super cold.
Yeah. Yeah, I can actually
There's
feel
like
it.
a really cold pocket right here, bro.
Cold spots, an area of low temperature, can indicate the presence of a spirit.
It's a little colder.
There's something cold blowing right at me right here, and you can't feel it anywhere else but right here. Is someone touching me? It's gone.
It's gone?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Do you not like the cross my friend is holding?
Yep.
It was a yip, wasn't it?
Very Australian, yep.
Oh, you know who else was Australian?
Yeah. Yankee.
Yankee Jim. Give us a clear sign and we'll remove the cross from the room. Downstairs.
Downstairs?
You want us to go downstairs? Say it one more time.
Do you want us to go downstairs?
I think so. It wants us to go downstairs.
Go down.
I heard go down.
Okay, we're gonna come downstairs. If you want to follow us down.
The arch.
That archway.
That arch. He literally just said that arch. Yep.
That arch.
I heard that so clearly.
That was clear as day.
First it says downstairs, then it says the arch.
Bro, no way.
And I'm pretty sure a very Australian yep.
Downstairs, the arch.
I feel like that's pretty clear.
Yep.
Damn, he wants them to go to the arch. Hopefully an instrument goes off down there.
We are coming downstairs to the arch. For the first time in boy
Alright, here we go.
Right?
So this is where the craziness really starts, and it's so weird. I love it and I hate it at the same time. But before we get into that, I'm gonna be right back. Just gotta run to the restroom real quick. We're almost done with this video, and then we'll get into a different video. So I'll be right back, I promise. Alright, so I kind of forgot what this is called. We back, yeah, we back. We back, homies. I forgot what this method is called, but basically what happens is that this is like an experiment thing, and it's basically going to make you artificially hallucinate a little bit, like you're high on LSD, like you're hallucinating, you're seeing things, and it's supposed to put you in like a dreamlike state. So what they do is they cover your eyes with ping pong balls, shine a bright red light into your face, and have you wear headphones that is running white noise loud as in your ears. So you can't hear anything that's going on around you. You can't see anything. And it's supposed to make you like hallucinate and see like pictures and stuff, kind of like you're in a dream. So the way this works is that the person that's under this has to tell everybody else what they're seeing throughout the whole thing. They're still awake, but it feels kind of like they're dreaming kind of thing. So it's kind of like you're in a sleep-like state kind of thing. So this is a way that they're going to use to communicate with somebody. I'm presuming it's going to be either Anne or Violet or somebody like that. The unlucky soul that has had to go through this is Molly. And one of them will say it, but he comes out of it and he says, it feels like I was in there for like 3 minutes. When in actuality, he was under it for a whole hour. Well, almost an hour. It was like 59 minutes and like 43 seconds, but it was close enough to an hour. But, like, it is crazy how this works. And the stuff that you're going to see is very, very, very weird. So, if you don't like seeing people, like, contorting their body or doing weird, you know, you can click off now if you want to. But I highly don't want people to click off. But if you feel uncomfortable seeing that kind of stuff happening, just know it's going to happen. And this is real. This is real stuff that is going on. But if you have to click off because you feel uncomfortable, that's completely fine. Anything that I do probably won't do the video very much justice. So again, please go and look and watch the actual video itself. And then come back here for like some explanation sort of stuff. I'm putting my little bit 2 cents into it. But I think this is the craziest thing that these guys have done, and I've even watched them perform a freaking ritual. And I'm not even kidding. They did the Goatman's Bridge, and they actually performed a satanic ritual. They didn't sacrifice anybody. They just did the whole, like, pouring salt into a pentagram pattern and lighting the candles all around it kind of thing. That was crazy too. And the unfortunate soul that was in that one was Josh. They put the short king in the freaking salt pile pentagram thing. Thought it was kind of funny, but he did say that there was something trying to convince him to exit the circle. And if you're in that, I don't look up any satanic stuff because I don't like that stuff all that much. But if you are in that situation where you happen to be in that pentagram, you do not leave it for any reason, and nobody can enter it either until the ritual is completely done. Probably should wait until the
At 3 a.m., we are going to be conducting an experiment on you, little guy. It is the Gansfield experiment.
Okay, the Gansfield experiment. That's what it's called.
I have personal experience with, and you can hear about it in members. And the idea of it is to force hallucinations by basically overwhelming and blanking at the same time all of your perception.
You know how we've done Estes methods before, where we do sort of sensory deprivation with the spirit box in order for the person who's being blindfolded to be able to concentrate on the things they're hearing, repeating it back to us. Same kind of concept, except this time we're going to try and force Mully to hallucinate, and his job is going to be to tell us what it is that he is hearing. We're also going to put noise-canceling headphones on him so that he can't hear us.
The headphones on him will also be playing a constant loud white noise so that all he sees is flat red. After we place these ping pong balls over his eyes, he will keep his eyes open. All you'll hear is like that. And you just gotta tell us what you see.
You also might have noticed that we have him directly under the arch, which used to be the gallows, and we also have some rope to see if we can trigger good old Yankee Jim to come out.
You're gonna be fine.
I'm nervous, dude.
What happens if I shit myself?
I mean,
we'll be filming.
Kind of crazy.
His biggest concern.
Really
what if I shit myself?
This could get really, really weird.
The time is now 3:11, and we are putting Mully into the dreamscape.
Are you ready, Mully?
I'm shitting my pants.
Nah, you good, man.
And that is exactly what Mully is hearing right now.
Okay, we're pulling out all the stops. I don't want to leave anything to chance here, so let's put.
Now, I do like that. That was a nice touch that they shown what the sound was like. I kind of wish instead of doing that, they put the headset with that sound going up against the microphone just to show, hey, this is what's actually going on. Because, hate to say it, but you can easily fake some of this stuff. And I'm not throwing any shade on anybody, and this seems pretty real to me, but I could see why some people out there can say that they fake their stuff. I don't believe that at all. I think a lot of the stuff that they're doing is pretty real. Yeah, they goof around and joke and do stuff not so seriously, but they're doing it for the entertainment value of it whenever they do that. And I understand why they do that, because you gotta entertain people in order to keep the retention up. You know, you can't just like say, oh, we're just gonna sit in here for about an hour, not do anything, and we're gonna show every single bit of it. You can't exactly do that and have an entertaining video. You gotta kind of cut out like all the nothingness, and that's what they're doing, is cutting out a lot of the nothingness that happens during the investigations. Which, the one thing I do like about the boys that I can't say about any other paranormal investigators anywhere that I've seen, they actually have an uncensored sort of behind the scenes thing where they cut out some of the like nothingness, but a lot of the nothingness gets saved in there. Like, if there's something that they don't want to show, you know, they're not going to show it, of course. You know, it's probably just not entertaining, or, you know, nothing's going on. You know, you don't want to see somebody just sit in a room for hours on end, not doing anything. But they do cut out some, but not all of it. So you get a lot of the experience that they were going through during it.
Balls around, since Yankee Doodle here is known to be a poltergeist, moving things around. And what better way to see things move around than cat balls?
This is weird. This is very weird. This is a
Mech! Mech! You're here just in time for the, this crazy method that I'm watching these people go through. Do you want to watch it with me? I'm fine if you do. Or don't. Yes? Alright, hold on. Hi! So, hold on. I have to go from the beginning again on this one. So, this is a method of communication, basically. They're basically putting their friend under and making them like hallucinate a little bit. It's weird. They're basically inducing a hallucination to make him see pictures and stuff in their mind.
Is that a good idea?
I have personal experience with, and you can hear.
Apparently, Juicy has a personal experience with this.
The force hallucination.
Feels like a bad idea
3 a.m.
overall.
We're going to be conducting an experiment.
Other
on
than
you,
that,
little
I've
guy.
just been reviewing Mecha, which a
through
bunch
the
of people
arch.
seem to like, that's a thing.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay, time to see what the hell is happening.
For the first time
Okay.
in boys' history, right at 3 a.m., we are going to be conducting an experiment on you, little guy. It is the Gansfield experiment.
Gansfield
something I
experiment.
have personal experience with.
I keep on
and you can
forgetting the
hear about
name.
it in members. And the idea
Gansfield?
of it is to force hallucinations by basically overwhelming and blanking at the same time all of your perception.
You know how we've done estimates?
Yeah. It's kind of like having yourself go through sensory deprivation kind of thing. I don't know if you've ever been through that or anything like that. So,
well, sensory deprivation is not really a good idea.
No.
Because humans need proper contact, Chrono.
yeah, true. So,
It's why usually what happens when you leave people alone long enough, they
Yeah.
kind of go insane.
yeah. Basically what this is that they're going to put, I was explaining this a while ago, they're going to put ping pong balls over their friend's eyes, and all they see is a bright red light shining down on their face, and they'll put headphones on them that only plays like loud white noise, so they can't hear anything that's going on around them. So they can't hear them talk or anything.
That's kind of the opposite. What you would want to do is give him noise canceling phones that cancel out everything if you really want to do sensory deprivation, which is basically like they used to have an idea where they would think about, well, let's put a prisoner in a completely secluded room where he meets no one so he can think about what he did. That would just drive them insane.
Yeah.
Because they can't interact with anything. Humans are natural social creatures, so
Yeah.
it's just a bad idea.
I've already seen this, by the way. I've already told chat that I've already seen this before. I just wanted to go through it with a fine-tooth comb and look at everything again. I've actually seen some things that I haven't seen in the previous watch through of this. Like some spirit orbs and stuff like that. But this is like my favorite part of this whole thing. This is called the Whaley House. I don't know if you've ever heard of the story of the Whaley House.
No, I have not.
So it's a old house that was built over in San Diego, California, and this guy named Thomas Whaley, he built the place over, believe it or not, a execution grounds where prisoners would go and get hung and everything. Well, there was this one supposed spirit by the name of Yankee Jim who haunts the place, and he's a poltergeist that's supposed to throw stuff around and, typical poltergeist stuff. Well, the theory goes is that he actually cursed the family to die slow, painful deaths because Thomas Whaley was there at the execution, bought the land, and rebuilt one of the rooms as a mockery to Yankee Jim's death.
What the hell?
Yes. So apparently Yankee Jim cursed the Whaley family to suffer the same type of death, like a slow, agonizing death that he went through. And by the way, this dude is like 6'3". The Yankee Jim guy, he was 6'3" from Australia. And when they went to go hang him for his crimes, he didn't get hung all the way like you would typically do. His feet actually touched the ground.
Yeah,
so he
was
basically
too tall for it.
Yeah, so he basically just sat there and suffocated to death for about 45 minutes. Like, it was a slow death. It wasn't fast like the typical hanging would do.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. That story is crazy. Link says, "Hiya, Mick."
Hello, Link Rose. How are you?
Alright, so this part of the investigation, it's pretty crazy. I just much rather y'all watch it for yourselves to get y'all's reaction for this. But it is
methods before
insane.
We do sort of sensory deprivation with the spirit box.
It's a sort of
for the person
sensory
who's
deprivation.
being blindfolded to be able to concentrate on the things they're hearing, repeating it back to us. Same kind of concept, except this time we're going to try and force Mully to hallucinate, and his job is going to be to tell us what it is that he is hearing. We're also going to put noise-canceling headphones on him so that he can't hear us.
Well, he says hearing, but he means seeing. So basically, Mully's supposed to tell them exactly what he sees in his head. So
Why ping pong balls?
So it's like to cover the eyes, but give just enough light for the bright lights to shine through the ping pong balls, so he can't see anything on the outside. So what it's supposed to do is that the spirit's supposed to come in and like come into him and like show him pictures either of their life or like say their face or something that's going on around them at the moment kind of thing. Or maybe an object that is placed outside the room. We're going to get into that a little bit.
Will also be playing a constant loud white noise so that all he sees is flat red after we place these ping pong balls over his eyes. He will keep his eyes open. All you'll hear is...
Yeah, you have to keep your eyes open.
You just gotta tell us what you see.
You also might have noticed that we have him directly under the arch, which used to be the gallows. And we also have some rope. See if we can trigger good old Yankee Jim to come out.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, they're wanting to communicate with that Yankee Jim.
I mean, we'll be filming.
His main concern is himself. By the way, it's like, what if I myself? What if I myself here?
This could get really, really weird.
I'm like, what if a ghost possesses me?
Into the dreamscape.
Are you ready, Molly?
I'm shitting my pants.
So this is what he hears. This is the only thing that Mully can hear. And they're seeing if he could hear anything or see anything.
We're pulling out all the stops. I don't want to leave anything to chance here, so let's put cat balls around since Yankee Doodle here is known to be a
so those
guy.
so those cat balls there, if a spirit or anything like taps it or moves it in any kind of way, they light up. So they could tell if somebody like is nearby, kind of thing.
Moving things
it's
around.
a crazy thing to see.
Cat balls.
This is weird. This is very weird.
This is very weird.
Really, really weird thing to do to Mully. I've done a lot of weird shit to him. We've done a lot of weird shit to him. But this is a new level.
We're gonna give him a few minutes for things to settle in.
Josh must have a.
So they kind of skip a little bit.
Have a crazy angle.
It's got a crazy angle.
See that?
The cat ball just moved.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, the other one went off.
Look, on each side of the arch, dude. Only in between the arch.
Oh, that's the two capos between the arches.
All right, we should really hang them up to dry real quick. Look, it's going off again. Let's
Hanging
hang
up
them
to
up to
dry.
We invite any spirits, poltergeists, or otherwise, please, if you would like to inflict any imagery on our friend, he is going to be in a vulnerable state. Any spirits in the house, please also join us in the parlor.
All right.
Spirits in the
Anyone
house.
from the Whaley family?
Oh, his arm moved.
And I would especially like to invite
Like
Mr.
twitched.
Jim Robbins. Whoa. Did you see that? He just flinched.
You reckon he's got his eyes open?
Yeah, but it's hard to tell. Because your eyes being open and closed don't really seem that different.
Whoa. Bro.
Why is he moving?
Is this one of these ghost hunters things?
Yeah. This is their haunted series, but they're doing what they call a trip of terror, where they're going to like 6 different like very, very haunted areas in the United States. And it's all the boys. So it's like a 6-episode series that they're doing.
Some black dots.
Black dots.
Black dots.
And by the way, he can say pretty much anything that he sees.
Yankee Jim. Feel free to show.
So the crazy thing is, he could say cookies or gaming computer or a desk, you know, anything that he's thinking of at the moment.
Okay.
But the weird thing is, he doesn't say any of that shit. You're about to see why.
Our friend here,
Okay.
any images that you want us to learn about?
Try your best. If you're trying, try harder.
Wait, he's trying to say something very strange.
Try as hard as you can. I don't think you're trying hard enough.
Show our friend a picture of your face. What do you look like?
Very nice.
Green eyes.
That's green eyes.
Verify?
Did he say green?
He said green eyes. He saw green eyes.
Looking.
They might be
Looking.
above him right now. Keep showing him your face. Any distinguishing features?
And he's twitching again.
That's weird, man.
It is one of those things where he's in there for an hour.
I did it for 45 minutes.
And then he comes out and he's like, oh, I felt like I was in there for
Yeah, I literally felt like when I did it, I was in there for like 3 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Are they telling him something?
The letter A.
Up.
The letter A.
The letter
Yep.
He
A.
saw the letter A.
What the hell?
So the letter A. Can you show him another letter?
Oh, he's gonna have a seizure.
N.
Letter N.
A-N.
A
He
N.
asked for another letter.
Oh, that was.
Letter.
Oh. This is the creepy part. This is where it really picks up. See this little orb right here? It goes straight into him.
It's Anna, right?
Anna.
And that is no dust. That is like plain as day orb.
Something touched him.
Oh shit. Something fucking touched him, dude.
This is crazy. My
Anna, is
god.
that-
I'm like
is that
sitting
you
here
trying
smiling.
to-
An
trying to
orb
hurt our
went into
friend?
Mully.
An orb went into Mully, Josh said.
An
Yeah.
orb.
Josh said an orb went into Mully? No shit.
Oh.
This is stressful.
This is.
I don't know what's happening.
Stressful.
I'm blown away.
I would also like to.
There's
ask
been
anyone
orbs
who might
all
be
throughout the
communicating
night.
Through our friend or showing him things. If you can show him the item in my backpack at any point that I brought.
Molly doesn't know about the item in your backpack.
No, he does
I
not.
don't know. I don't know what's in your backpack.
What is it?
I don't know
I
either.
can't say it. No.
He hasn't said it yet.
I can go out in the hallway and pull it.
Oh,
out if
another
you wanna
video
see it.
glitch, by the way. Alright, here we go.
Beads.
Purple.
Wait,
Purple beads.
Violet is
Wait,
the
wait,
color.
wait. These are purple beads.
Oh shit.
Talking about the rope.
The rope. It's all purple in the
Yeah.
hall.
Oh my god, it is too.
What the?
I didn't even clock that.
There are purple beads in the hallway.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
That's right, our friend is out there in the hallway with the purple beads. He's going to show you an object. Can you show it to our friend?
Alright, so he has a
He pulls
gun.
out.
So that right there is a trigger item.
If he says gun or pistol or flintlock, it's over, man. That would be crazy if he did it. I'm literally on the edge of my seat right now.
This is what's going to happen next.
Oh.
He just says, whoa.
You recognize it, don't you?
Bro, I feel I'm about to start crying, man. This is weird.
This is probably the most intense thing we've ever done.
I placed the item out by the purple beads in the hallway. I held it up. You probably saw it, so please show it to our friend. Wow. We really would like it if you could do that. That would be amazing.
Like flexing his hands now.
Yeah, he's like fucking like flexing them.
There we go. Back's starting to hurt.
Whoa, his feet are going like... His feet are like bending up.
What is he doing?
Oh.
So, one of the stories of this is that one of the members, her name was Victoria Whaley. She was married to a guy, turned out to be a con artist. The guy left her because he didn't get any money out of the family. Yeah. So, she basically died from a broken heart. But what happened is that she offed herself.
Oh.
Yeah. And she meant to shoot herself in the heart, but she actually shot herself in the lung, which punctured the lung, and she ended up dying in that same living room on the couch about 30 to 45 minutes later. And she was just laying there suffering the whole time. So, right here, Mully's back started hurting, and it was hurting so bad he couldn't talk. And that's why he doesn't say anything in this moment, and he's just going, whoa, whoa, because his back started hurting. And I think that was that spirit showing him what her pain was like.
I thought we were talking to a different spirit.
I thought so too at first, but then that orb went into him, and I think somebody else is like taking the helm. And I think that was that Victoria girl.
Why is he doing that?
You can kind of tell he's just like arching his back and just like
the rope just went off. Yeah, the same
like he
time
can't
it went
breathe
off,
and it's hurting.
Across the what?
Are you across that window?
Baby,
there?
you saw someone move across
Baby.
the window?
So right there, the camera guy said that he saw a shadow. Sadly, he doesn't capture it, which Eddie actually talks about it. And he says that the guy was mad that he didn't turn the camera. He was like, "Why didn't I turn the gosh darn camera?" Because he saw a shadow. He's saying it right here. He saw a shadow just like flash by through a window right next to him.
Yeah, just like a black figure.
Yeah.
Really?
Are you
the
checking?
same just before that went off?
Are you trying to see what's in the hallway?
Just wait.
They're in the corner.
Whoa, dude.
What does that mean?
What the f does that mean?
This is really weird, guys. I don't know. Like, we have to keep going, but this feels so wrong.
Just looking.
Just looking.
Out a window.
Oh my god.
Wait.
He's just looking out a window.
The window in the corner where you saw the fucking person.
Can you show him a number?
Shadows.
Shadows.
Shadows, man. At the fucking window, I'm telling you.
I saw a black figure go past the fucking window.
What?
Oh.
Did you hear that?
Oh man.
Did you hear
chills.
I didn't even hear that before.
You started talking, man.
What?
Oh dear.
Did you hear that?
God.
Oh man.
What was
I
that?
got full chills.
What happened?
Right before you started talking, I heard a female.
I heard that.
Number 19.
I told him to show him a
Number 19.
You asked for a number.
Baby.
Baby.
Crying, baby.
Crying baby.
Crying baby. Is that Tommy?
Oh.
Do you see Tommy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the crying baby is the youngest child of the Whaley family. He died at 17 months old from the scarlet fever.
Okay.
Tommy, they're with you.
So he's talking about a crying baby. It's talking about the kid or the baby.
He said the color blue is what he's seeing.
Yeah, like the moment you talked about her being sad, he started writhing and said blue.
Are you okay on the other side?
He's clenching his fist.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Okay, Chrono, I think I need to go. Mostly do I really need to go to the restroom.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Have fun with the ghost watching.
Oh, no, you're good. Appreciate you coming by.
No problem. I mean,
I know it was creepy.
I was just mostly running around doing chores today, so yeah, it was fine coming by.
All right. You'll have fun in
later.
the restroom.
Yep.
All right,
I
bye.
hope not. Bye.
All right, we're back to this. Okay, yeah, basically what's going on is that he's seeing the baby in his mind, like the ghost is telling him, hey, baby upstairs is crying. I gotta get to him because he's crying, he's sick, da-da-da-da. And, you know, this is just creepy, man. Creepy, man.
Living in the afterlife.
It's crazy.
What does that mean?
Baby.
Baby. Crying. And he's just like lifting his arm.
Is going on right now?
I feel wrong doing this, bro.
The crazy thing is, Molly does not remember any of this. Other than the hurt and back. And few pictures.
Picture frames. What the f?
There's a picture there's two of them right there. He just turned his head there.
I put it on that table that he just looked at right there. Picture of the whole family.
Oh my god, I just got the craziest chills.
We're so sorry about everything that happened to you and your family.
Oh, those
What
lights.
just went on out there?
Those lights.
Living what they can see again. Like, I don't know. It's like they're telling us that they can see literally everything here. Can you show him a picture of my face?
Now this is crazy. Long hair.
No.
White dress.
White dress.
White dress.
They thought it was talking about somebody else, but then he says that.
Brown?
Brown.
Brown, dressed in white, with long hair.
Yeah. There's no way.
No, what would have made that even crazier is if they would have said bandana, or a headband, because they wouldn't have known what his bandana was. They probably would have saw that and been like, oh, it's a headband, maybe? Or something of the sort. I've never seen a headband like that before.
Wait, there's no fucking way.
But he says long hair, white dress, and brown. So he's got baggy clothes on. So you can interpret that as kind of like a long dress if you're olden times. So they don't really know these people. They're just like, oh, I see long hair, brown skin, and white dress. Then again, they could be just talking about dress as in like their clothing kind of thing
He said
too.
showing my face and he said long hair and brown. That's my dog, long hair and brown.
And then this
dog.
That's my dog.
It's just so funny how he just goes, long hair, brown, long hair and brown. That's my dog right there. Dog. What the f? He's just like, ah! What the man? This is crazy.
What the f?
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Right now? What the f is happening? I can't believe this.
No, I am actually in disbelief right now.
Thank you for doing that.
You're doing a great job.
Dog.
You've proven yourself that you can do this.
Yep. Oh my god.
Literally everything that he said.
What is it you want to tell us? You chose to communicate with us.
The baby.
The
baby.
Baby again? What the f is going on?
What do you need us to know about the baby?
Are you wanting us to check on your baby?
Stairs.
Oh my god.
Stairs.
Yeah.
What is happening? She just showed him a picture of the stairs. And I want to remind the audience at home, he's not hearing words. Everything he's saying, he's seeing. He's describing pictures that he's seeing right now, not things he's hearing. So when he says baby,
He was shown a baby.
If you want, I can go check on your baby. Is that something you want me to do?
Oh, those 3 knocks.
That's 3 knocks.
That's no way. No, he doesn't do another one.
Oh my gosh.
He knocked 3 times with his hand.
Holy crap. That is crazy though.
Nader, go check on the baby.
Yeah, I'll go check on your baby, okay?
I'm in shock. I don't know what the
You want me to go with you?
Yeah.
This is even more unexplainable than the Estes method.
This is extremely unexplainable compared to the Estes method.
Our friend's going upstairs now.
Oh, that's me.
Our friends are going up to check on your baby. Can you see them?
All right, we're here. We're checking in on you. Oh my God, bro. The moment I clicked on it, it's just staring at me.
We're sorry about what happened to your baby and all the tragedy that followed your family. No parent's child should die before them. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh. That was a step.
Someone just walked in the room, bro.
Was that noise just...
It was right there.
Are you f***ing serious?
It was right here.
Somebody stepped into the room just now.
Yeah, legit.
I heard that. That wasn't you shifting?
No, it was like on this thing here.
This is wrong.
Lots of flashing.
That's
Big circles.
Big circles.
That's insane.
Bridges.
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 That flashed.
Bridges, Bridge of Sigh. The poem that Violet left in her suicide note. Did you check on the baby?
Yep.
All right, we checked on the baby. We're gonna pull our friend out of there now.
So before we pull him out, so there's a few questions that we should ask before we say anything. How long he thinks he was in there? Does he remember anything? And did you keep your eyes open? Because you can't really tell if your eyes are open when you're doing it.
Really?
Dude,
What the?
Shit up.
What does it really look like?
Yeah, like why is
Yeah,
he
why is he saying really?
Signs?
It looks like signs.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
That was crazy.
What the happened?
Okay.
I swear I was asleep for all that.
So
I don't remember anything.
that was one of Professor Juicy's questions.
Wait.
How do you feel?
Tired, but awake.
You don't remember anything?
I remember seeing a baby.
That's it?
What did it look like? Sorry.
It was bald, and it flashed on my screen. Oh, I was about to say. I was on my screen. Wait.
He's a flash on my screen.
How long did it feel like?
Like 3 minutes.
It felt very quick, like we just put you in and you fell asleep and you're out.
I don't know if I fell asleep at all, but it kept going black and bright and f***ing weird.
Did you make an effort to keep your eyes open?
The whole time.
Your eyes were open the whole time?
Yeah, but it
didn't feel like it though.
No, and that's why I can't tell if I went to sleep or not, because it was black.
Yeah. Dude.
And then it was real bright, dude.
What the
Dude, that shit is trippy.
Do you remember saying, whoa, something just touched me, and picking up your arms?
No.
Can I explain to you what happened when you said something touched me? Josh said he saw an orb enter you.
Really?
We're not
Really?
even kidding.
Really?
Now, you want to take a guess how long you were actually in there for without looking at a clock?
It's got to be like 4 a.m., right?
You're exactly right.
You were in there for an hour.
An hour?
You were in there for 1 hour.
You guys been sitting here for an
59
hour?
minutes and
1
54
hour
seconds.
listening to you.
Yes.
Nearly an
60
hour.
minutes?
Because everything you were saying was...
The craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
God, I'm having like a second wind, man. I'm like hyped up right
I
now.
want to tell you, bro, before we started this, I was about to fall asleep, man. I was so f***ing tired.
I feel sad.
Dude, no.
Yeah,
Dude,
I was about to
no.
start crying, bro, but it wasn't even like a sad experience.
I know you say it wasn't. Okay, I know you said it wasn't a sad experience, but it was. You described initially a child, so you're thinking like you are Anna, the orb that flew into you was Anna.
I remember saying the word purple.
You said purple beads, and that's when I walked out into the hallway.
Look what's in the hallway.
The rope.
Yeah. So I walked out into the hallway, and you said purple beads.
I said purple beads as you walked out.
Yep.
Yes. It gets worse. It gets so much worse, Molly. So Doe saw a silhouette at the window and freaked out.
He saw a shadow pass by the window.
Yep. And you instantly said that there was a man in the window in the corner.
No way.
And you said looking through the window.
No way.
You literally said out loud looking through the window.
You said Shadow Man.
Yes. And you said Shadow Man while you were talking about the window
This was
stuff.
all just after I said I seen someone walking out there.
And this was back to back.
Okay, just so you know, that's impossible for me to know.
100%.
I couldn't hear nothing.
So you said at the corner, looking through the window, in the window, shadows, and then we asked for a number, and you just went 19. And this is
instantly?
But pretty much. We didn't wait for like 5 minutes. You just said shit when we asked, pretty much.
This isn't like a bunch of mumbo jumbo in between.
Oh yeah, you didn't say random shit. You just, for the most part, I'd say you said a total of 10 things that were maybe random or we just didn't understand them.
I seen fish swimming, bro.
Yeah.
And it was at the bottom. I was about to say it was at the bottom of my screen again. I don't know what the I keep saying.
You started describing specifically babies crying.
And that was every time I would ask, what's the message you want to tell us? You would specifically say, baby crying. We were hearing noises coming from the baby's room upstairs.
Yeah, while you were saying this. So we were just talking about how we can't imagine how she would feel, basically, and how sad that is. And then you said blue, like you're feeling blue. And then you went straight back to...
Like melancholy.
Yeah.
Do you remember...
With you?
With me? I said, show him my face. Guess what you said next?
Yeah, I mean, this is instantly, by the way.
Yeah.
This is like within like 5 seconds you said this.
You said long hair, white dress. This could be interpreted as white. And then you said brown. He stands up and says,
I said,
long hair and brown.
Yeah, this is my live reaction. No fucking way. No fucking way.
Really?
That's crazy because his hair's long and he's brown and that's my motherfucking dog.
Dog.
Who said dog?
You. Me.
Really?
Yeah,
He
it's
said, "Long hair,
crazy.
brown, that's my dog." And you go, dog.
It's so
no
crazy that he
way."
does that.
No way.
You did.
He's like, no way.
No way.
And we go,
All right.
what?
We're fixing to get into the next part of this.
Dude, do you see how I'm out? Do you see how I just asked you who said dog? And I'm f***ing out of it still, bro.
So one part that stands out to me that's really weird because how you said it.
Oh, this is f***ed up.
You towards the end started getting really weird. I think you said like really concerned. I forgot where I live.
Really?
Do you remember that?
So we didn't actually hear that in our version that we got because that was kind of cut out. But apparently he was seeing like sunshine and grass or something like that. And it was like, oh, I don't know where I am. I forgot where I live kind of thing.
You got really concerned and said, I forgot where I live. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you see that?
I was tripping balls, bro. I don't remember saying it, but I remember it was like I was laying in a field, bro, and the f***ing sun was in my eyes. You know how you can't... That's what it felt like. And now it's real dark. That was weird.
Let's also recall the moment where you physically looked over to your left.
Oh! You haven't looked over one time.
Doze was talking about how the entire Whaley family picture is on a frame.
I just put it there when we came into this room.
And you physically turn over to your left and go...
Looked right there.
Frames.
There, it's right there. Grab it off the shelf.
Really?
And then you looked back. Yeah. And you hadn't done that one time.
Do you know how I'm feeling right now? You know when you have a micro sleep and you have heaps of energy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling.
I think we're going too far.
Yeah, there was a lot of moments where we're like, we felt like we need to pull you out, but we're like, but it just kept going.
Dude, I went on a f***ing 60-minute holiday, bro. I don't remember
You know how we always joke? It's like, throw him 10 feet in the air, go on.
Yeah.
That was the throwing. No, that was the throwing 10 feet.
That was the line.
You know what's crazy? Like, too many coincidences.
They're not coincidences, brother.
But I don't think the audience can say that was fake, bro. Because how was I supposed to know? Those headphones were so loud, you guys could probably hear it.
Oh yeah, we could. We could hear it from over there, dude.
Your right hand, you went 3 times.
You physically knocked 3 times at one point.
Yeah, he did. That's crazy.
Hello.
Was that as weird for you as it was for us?
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was not expecting that to work that well. It was like a visual Estes.
Josh, I literally can't believe what just transpired in this goddamn parlor, dude.
When Juice pulled the trigger item out, if you pulled the trigger item out, I was literally just gonna like get out the trailer and start running down the road. But you got pretty bloody close.
What trigger item?
Wow, these are terrifying.
King hell.
These look like CIA torture photos.
That is terrible.
This is the type of shit that gets declassified.
Mully, take a guess what the trigger item was.
It was a gun.
Yep.
Is it a gun?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen a gun.
What? What?
Can you show him the item in my backpack?
If he says gun or pistol.
So right there, when they were telling him, "Hey, show him the item," or the item in Juicy's backpack, that was when his back started hurting, and he's about to explain that right now.
Can you show it to our friend? Wow.
Why didn't you say it?
Whoa, okay. What the f?
What the f?
It was a gun when I was when my back was cramping, dude. I couldn't speak.
Yep.
Shut the f up. Are you f***ing serious? You just said that no hesitation. You haven't been out.
So basically what happened was that his back was hurting him, and he could not speak because it was hurting him so bad. That is the craziest thing that I've seen out of these videos I've watched. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh my god. Just the what? What the
Out of that room.
What's happening?
This has only been in my backpack and in the hallway, and the only person that knew about it was narrator.
It's hard to explain, man, but like that shit happens so fast and you forget what you previously said straight away.
You called the item instantly.
Yeah, you did.
There was no hesitation. There's a lot of shit that could be a trigger item.
That's the weirdest thing, man. That's the weirdest thing of the night.
And I can tell you right now, this is the one thing, and I hate saying it, but this is the one thing that some people are going to point out and say is faked, because at nearly the very beginning of this episode, and I'm not throwing shade at anybody, I promise you that, I'm just putting my 2 cents in, and this is an outsider's perspective here, but if Juicy would have hid that gun a lot better, then it would have been more believable. But at the very beginning, or towards the beginning, when they're in the freaking courtroom, you could clear as day see that gun poking out of the bag. So it wouldn't have been any real surprise that Mully could have seen that gun and remembered it and been like, oh, that must have been the item that Juicy was talking about. I'm just going to take a wild guess and say it was the gun that you had in your bag. And be like, yeah, I can see how people would think that was faked, but it doesn't really explain all the other weird that we saw.
He looks like he's done something wrong.
I'm freaking out, dude.
What the f?
Another camera glitch.
Oh my god, why didn't he say it? Why didn't he say it, God? If he
That was like
said
the
it,
third
that would
camera
have been
glitch.
Insane. God, I'm kind of glad he didn't say it in the moment, because I would have smashed this place to pieces.
Josh is freaking out.
I'm freaking out. Freaking out. That was the craziest thing I've ever experienced.
I have a headache, man.
I can't believe you got out of it and said it's been 3 minutes. All I saw was a fish and a baby. All right, after what is probably the craziest experiment of our lives on the Boys Channel, it is reaching near sunup. I think it's time to go check on Josh and finally step out of the Whaley House after literally the craziest thing that's ever happened. I mean, I don't really have any words. I literally don't have words. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, their expressions kind of say it all. It's kind of like, I mean, their expressions pretty much says it all. This is pretty much the end here. I don't know if I should watch the rest of the end there, but it's really nothing. They just go out and see Josh. So that was the boys at the Whaley House. It was a interesting thing. That's all I could say. And if it wasn't for the fact that at nearly the very beginning, like around the courtroom part. When he's pulling out the stuff. Right here. Seeing this and knowing towards around in here. When he's trying to. So. Here. Because you can clearly see the bottom of the handle of the gun. Which I can understand that you wouldn't be able to know what it is unless you knew guns. And that's probably why narrator was about the only one.
Yeah, I heard that.
There was like a creek upstairs.
Yeah.
That could know about it, but like, come on, man. It's sticking out. And then later on, you play as day, see it sticking out again. And it's so weird. And it's like right in front of everybody. And like I said, it's no shade pointed towards Juicy or anything like that. It's just, you can see how a lot of the skeptics and everything will say, oh, that was faked. I believe there was something dark in there. I'm not saying ghosts or anything, but I believe there was something in there trying to tell them something. Or trying to make them show, or trying to make them see something going on. I don't know when the next boys video is going to be. Is there any posts? 21 hours ago. The comments. Molly's gonna fly calling it. Yeah. So I'm guessing that's going to be coming out tomorrow.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like and comment down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And with that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all's day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.